everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. But that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the point. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Edwards against Caruso. Edwards kicks to Reed. Driving the lane, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's DeRozan with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Now here's Edwards. The dish to McDaniels. Towns a screen on DeRozan. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball with it. Drives to the hoop. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint. Just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. Here he goes. And finished off by DeRozan.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handles.
Outside, Towns. Up top, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
I tell you what, you better watch out, because he is on fire here today.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vucevic. Edwards against Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Basket good. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
And no doubt, the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now, here's McDaniels. Takes a 3, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. White is checked in for Ball.
Substitution, number 0, Kobe White.
DeRozan against Towns. Misses off the left iron.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now White. Levine, a screen on Conley. Kick out to Levine. Here's DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
Well, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one-step forward, one-step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture. Oh my, what a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
White against Conley. The tray, stolen by Conley. Oh, and here comes Conley, all alone. It's good. Conley's got 5 now.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then it's Morris. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Alexander Walker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
DeRozan a screen on Morris. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 9 points in the game so far.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Passes it to Morris. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Another 3 for Chicago. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it needs to get to the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Chicago also making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Zach LaVine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for White. Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Anderson's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
LaVine dishes to Williams. LaVine passes the ball. Back to LaVine. Fires away from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
And since being drafted in 2014, LaVine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams finds LaVine. Back to Williams. Plays it up and makes it in. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
For a power forward, you got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch forward. And it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
And Chicago has possession. Back to the basket by Minnesota.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Here's Alexander Walker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Pass to McDaniels. Launches a three. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Reed gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Levine. Fires the three. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
30 seconds.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So for Chicago right now, you'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Drummond in at the 5, home in the paint. And Drummond kicks to White. A shot off that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Down low. The kick out to Anderson. Good on the shot. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in, then for the Bulls. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Zach LaVine. Here's Dosunmu. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's White. Back to DeRozan. White a screen on Towns. DeRozan for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ. Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
Edwards drives in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
White the pass to Vucevic. DeRozan against Towns. Here's Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vooch and his team.
Gobert down low. Vucevic defending.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Inside, here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Towns has got 8.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
3-pointer. White finds Vucevic. And White slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Gobert. Good on the bucket. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Into the lane. And White with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Edwards. And good that time. And that's 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for T.J. Warren. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 4. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Conley. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And that one's good. Caruso.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Ball against Conley. The pass to Reed. Ball's knocked loose. And now we've got the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Pass to Towns. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Chicago making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
First team foul. Bull substitution. Number 11.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Reed kicks to Conley. It's tipped. Now here's Ball. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Levine with it, picked up by Edwards. Ball, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Chicago.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Towns against Levine, and Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Ball kicks to Levine. Ball sets a screen for Levine. Vucevic dishes to Levine. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 1:53 left in the fourth. There's the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
DeRozan a screen on Conley. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
1:35 left in the game. Edwards looking it over. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Ball from long range. For 3, Levine. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's DeRozan. What a terrific move that was.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Ball against Conley. Here's Reed. Money!
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ball sets a screen for Levine. Out to DeRozan. Goes back up. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Edwards drives in. Kicks to McDaniels. They set the pick. Wide open. Chicago grabs the miss. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
DeRozan against Towns. DeRozan scanning the floor.
And when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. He's feeling it right now.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Reed. Got it up in time. Shot is good. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. We're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
Even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot,
with us for our NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Two slant rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Now Denver's starting five. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Murray, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards a pass to Towns.
Wow, what a play! And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Inside, here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the one thing about Jamal Murray, Brent, you know he's not afraid of the big moments.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan, BA, to see Jamal Murray return to those big moment kind of plays that we got used to while the teams were in the bubble. Certainly a rising star and a guy that gets dangerous the bigger the game gets. You better watch your ankles if you're on Porter Jr. Prime example there.
Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
To the inside. McDaniels against Porter. McDaniels passes to Reed. Edwards for three. Gets the three to fall.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And he's going to go upstairs with authority. AG rising high.
And here's Edwards outside. Gordon pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Oh, got a piece of it. Reed with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Caldwell Pope against Edwards.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
When you think about beautiful basketball, Brent, look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, BA. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Gordon. Oh, and Towns with the block. And here comes the break. And here's Edwards outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. 8-point game. Lets it go from deep. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Down low. Here's McDaniels, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 34 seconds left in the first. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Man, that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
Pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. And he's going for the lob.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Jamal Murray.
Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He made... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Edwards for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. We hear that label unicorn thrown out there a bit these days, but Nikola Jokic, he is truly one of one, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. BA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. And Gordon with the big finish.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Jackson outside. To the middle. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Jackson. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Strong work close to the rim. Porter Jr. showing he's more than just a shooter.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, PA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
shoes. Yeah, guarding Jokic is pretty much a guessing game. He's so unpredictable as a player.
Here's Morris. There's the drive, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's going to be a long time. I don't know if ever we're going to see a big man pass like Jokic does.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Jackson against Morris. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. From behind the arc. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Nuggets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nice shot by Morris.
Comes down to Morris being a little bit quicker inside to get the high percentage look.
Jackson surveying the D. Inside. Back to Jordan. Jackson outside. To the paint. Here's Watson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
Gobert with the stuff.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Inside, doubled by Warren, out to the right wing. Jordan, the pass to Brown. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. No points so far. And there it is for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Jackson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing up. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Reggie Jackson, Christian Brown out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Watson in at the power forward position.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Watson. Anderson covers. Here's Watson over Morris, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the two-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Warren. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it. On the wing, Murray, guarded by Edwards. Spins. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And it's Denver with another.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
Well, 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible. From the lead offensive shooter.
Pass to Jokic. Tries the spin move. Lots of room. And again, it's Denver converting.
Such a sweet touch there from Jokic.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And yep, it's good. Conley's got 7 points in the game. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And here's Jokic outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 7 assists in the game. Conley against Murray. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Murray scanning the floor. Let's go with a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And there are signs from Jamal Murray that we have seen as one of those fearless players.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Conley. And he lays it up and in. 9 points in the game.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Conley with some nice D.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And so it's the Minnesota. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Pass to Reed. Launches it. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
To the inside, Murray lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Murray fearless on that drive right there, not worried at all about the contact.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Edwards. Reed a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice execution, especially in close. Caldwell Pope showing he's more than just a player that likes it on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
From deep, Jokic. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Edwards. With the teardrop. Count it. Good. Edwards got 13 in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Reed to screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got 33.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Minnesota?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Towns a screen on Porter. McDaniels from long range. Tips it, but no good. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 18.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
McDaniels up top. Reed in the post, covered by Jokic. Porter with the steal. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one is hammered home.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Conley, and the shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Fires from way outside. No good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball, the pass to Levine. Vucevic dishes the ball. And there's the pass to Levine. Clock at 6. Pass the ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine, good.
Barely beating the clock. One thing you can say about Zach LaVine, he likes these moments.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem. Nice vision by Levine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
Murray kicks to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Levine. Porter against DeRozan. Ball, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Ball, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Porter passes to Gordon. Porter looking it over. Jokic against Vucevic. Murray dishes to Porter. Shoots over DeRozan. Murray the pass to Porter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Chicago ball.
Here's Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Levine passes to Vucevic. And no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Porter finds Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Clock at 4. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish in the next few years.
2 minutes.
Now here's Gordon. Ball surveying the defense. Ball sets a screen for Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
2 points. That one goes.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jamal Murray.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Now here's Murray. Here's Gordon. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he really has a nice inside-out game. And Gordon can score down low even in the face of tight defense.
Levine against Caldwell Pope. And the jam by Levine.
And he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Murray finds Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Levine. Outside DeRozan. Paul with a wide open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Bulls got 5 minutes.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in, and the Bulls another 3.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo!
From deep, Jokic sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Levine. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Nice work inside from Zach. He can drive a defense crazy when he's scoring down low.
Gordon with a screen on White. There's the pass to Gordon. Jokic has a 2-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so lots of score. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 4 spot. Here's Murray after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Watson's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right, the pass to DeRozan. Dishes to Drummond. Out to DeRozan. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, Chicago.
One of the few guys who will force you to lock down the mid-range. DeRozan loves this shot.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Jokic. And yes, it's good.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
DeRozan with a screen for White. Driving to the basket. Out to DeRozan. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Caruso. And that one is stuffed right through.
DeMar draws so much attention on that pick and roll that often he can get an easy score with a simple pass like he did on that play.
To the inside, Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic from distance.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's White. And the Bulls another 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Brown. Outside for Murray. Driving inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Craig's checked in. Drummond finds Craig. Here's DeRozan. Craig sets the screen for DeRozan. And finished off by Craig.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players. guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. To the middle, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
Jackson down low. White covering. Jackson misses. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. LaVine kicks to White. For the three. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Jackson. The Nuggets trail by 7. Brown the pass to Jackson. Jordan outside. It's all in by the Bulls. 1:14 left here in the second. Pass to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's White. It's picked off. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Finished off the break. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Second changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Andre Drummond. And Ball subbed in for White. Here's Ball. He has 5. LaVine sets the screen for Ball. Outside, LaVine. Takes it inside, and LaVine throws it down.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Jackson against Ball. Jordan a screen on Ball. The shot by Jordan, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Jordan. And it goes down 2 points.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
For your arena entertainment.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Lonzo Ball. Zach LaVine is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are, and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor. And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Reggie Jackson.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago leading by 11. On the wing, LaVine. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Nugget shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Nice move. And the layup by Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got 5 now.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Passes to Levine. Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. There's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. They trail by 16. No good from Jordan.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So we'll see Zach LaVine go to the line here. That's on Reggie Jackson, and a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now, still a very impressive scorer.
He's just so consistent, Kevin, capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer. Ooh, really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Vucevic tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
The assist.
Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball kicks to Caruso.
2 minutes.
Ball, the pass to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And it's Jokic missing. Chicago leading by 18. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. DeRozan comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Ball.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Caruso sets the screen for White. A 3-ball. Porter against DeRozan. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 44.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Vucevic is screen on Porter. DeRozan for 3. Here's White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bulls have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Over to the wing. Jokic passes to Murray. Rebound by the Bulls. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Craig kicks to Williams. Craig sets the screen for Williams. Craig with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Craig passes to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan. He can't get that one. Good defense by Jokic. The feed to Murray. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
For 3, Caldwell Pope.
Excellent read on defense from Patrick Williams.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Denver, sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Craig kicks to DeRozan. Craig with a screen on Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jokic.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for Torrey Craig. Osumu, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Ball penetrating.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Oh!
Yes. And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
On the wing, DeRozan, guarded by Porter, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The power of Jokic. Wow.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Here's Ball, diving in, and Ball slams it in.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Here's Murray, and the layup falls.
Jamal Murray.
Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
DeRozan in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Dosunmu. And the basket is good. And that's 10 points for Dosunmu.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Here's Murray going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them to within 10.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
Jokic finds Gordon. Now Murray. Gordon with a screen on Ball. Stolen away. And Ball slams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. LaVine passes the ball. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
LaVine passes to Caruso. LaVine against Caldwell Pope. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Caruso. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. So thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
You know, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Levine, and there's the drive. And Levine, throw it down!
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
McDaniels, a screen on Levine. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Levine. Here's Caruso. McDaniels covering.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Edwards for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Caruso up top. Pass to Levine. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Reid, a slam dunk by Reid.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Vucevic finds Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, the team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Caruso, a screen on Edwards. Levine passes to Caruso. Second chance effort. Back to Levine. Down low. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Welcome to the conference, your Chicago Bulls.
Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire.
Oh, okay then.
2 minutes.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Here's Levine. Fires the three, and he dunks it down.
Just simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:02 left to play in the first. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Pass to Caruso. Now Levine, guarded by Edwards. Ball looks over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. From the high post. Shot by Levine, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Levine. Fires for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking into the game.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Levine for three. From the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Such a beautiful high-arcing jump shot from Zach Levine.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Minnesota. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. Here's Gobert going inside, and he buries his first look.
That's a level of concentration right there. Rudy Gobert finishing shots like these, important.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Here's DeRozan, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Drummond. Outside for Levine.
Minnesota foul. Nikhil Alexander-Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. The 3 from DeRozan. They get it back. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Oh! Gets his
guys. I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Towns down low. He's guarded by Caruso. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
White for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. Outside McDaniels. And there's a 3-second violation. Nasumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago trailing here. Outside White. Drummond inside. He's against Gobert.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Caruso, and so he hits both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
White against Morris. Here's the pick. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. Vucevic, a screen on Morris. Clock at 6. White, the pass to Williams. Inside. With his first shot attempt. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Knocks it down from distance.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Anderson passes to Gobert. 58 seconds left in the first half. That one goes in.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
Morris against White. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. To the paint. Here's Warren. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Warren's got his first points of the night.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warren's just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
And it's good. 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Up top, Vucevic. Outside White. Back to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Driving in. Count that bucket. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Ayo out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And he makes it.
Anderson, assisted by
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 10. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
And the layup is good off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Reed with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Warren. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Nice shot by Morris. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, Monte Morris goes to that floater, such an important weapon.
Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Ball against Anderson. Now Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Reed counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Reed, good. He's got 6.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
They set the pick. Levine surveys the D. Levine with a screen on Morris. Here's Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for DeSumo. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Warren. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine passes to Vucevic. From 9 feet out. And again, no good by Chicago. Levine with a steal. Misses from close range. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Pass to Towns. That one drops for him. Towns has got 13.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
And they pick up 2.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Conley. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
with the quickness of Zach LaVine. Get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
Here's Reed. Kicks it out Towns. Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
White finds LaVine. Oh, LaVine in the paint.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one. How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
It's White with the drive. Good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
Minnesota in the lead. Here he goes. It's hauled in by White. DeRozan outside. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
DeRozan, a legit threat offensively from anywhere on the floor.
Towns a screen on White. Conley against White. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
White for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Stolen by Conley. Takes the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Here's Caruso to the left wing. The drive by Drummond. Here's DeRozan. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Drummond, the 3 from DeRozan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Caruso against Edwards. And stolen by Caruso. A minute 22 left in the final quarter. Drummond with the bucket.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Outside McDaniels. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Ball outside. And Paul throws it down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Conley finds McDaniels. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good from Conley.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road by the
break, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in the center position.
He'll knock it down from there, too. Jokic can put it in the bucket from all three levels.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
Edwards, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porter. Murray, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And Clark, it's not often you see the blend of size and shooting touch for a player like Michael Porter Jr. He is pretty rare.
And, you know, he's got great range in addition to that quick high release, and all of that makes it harder for defenders to close out effectively on it. There's a reason he's well over 40% from long range for his career. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Nice open look, but it's no good. For Denver, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Here's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray, and there's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's McDaniels. Down low, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll. It shows good finishing ability on the move.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up. And Clark continues. Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Conley into the lane. It's up a 3. Traps in the tray. McDaniels got 5 now.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
He had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
And the rejection by Towns. Here's Edwards. No good on that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The Nuggets leading by 8. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Jokic, and he lays it straight in. 11 points for Jokic.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 8-point game. Caldwell Pope pass to Porter. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Towns a screen on Murray. Conley gets the bucket.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He comes away with a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Outside Gordon. Jokic to the rack, and Jokic slams it in.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Screen by McDaniel. And it's Towns penetrating. Out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. Not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 9 points. Towns for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 5 now.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Gordon finds Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. McDaniels with the ball. He has 5. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Murray looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Murray for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you proceed. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Murray against Morris. Murray, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here is Morris. Makes it off the glass.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Inside. Gobert against Jordan. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Back to Murray. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Watson. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The kick out to Warren. There's the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Brown. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 1. Jeff Status, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Kyle Anderson. Also Warren out there. Morris is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker to the middle. Looking for Warren. He gets it there. Drops in the layup for 2. Warren's got his first basket of the night.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Back to Jackson. Watson up top. He's covered by Anderson. Jordan kicks to Jackson. Denver needs to get off his shot. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Here's Warren. It's hauled in by Watson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the shot goes down. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Passes it to Morris. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert, the screen. And finished off by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Here's Jordan. Outside for Jackson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time.
Kyle Anderson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Watson surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut down to just 1 on the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Gobert with a screen for Warren. Drains the three-pointer. Warren's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Jackson against Morris. Pass to Strother. Jordan the screen. Rob.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Jackson misses. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Timberwolves leading by 5. And here's Conley outside. Offensive rebound. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Denver with the rebound. And 1:01 left in the third. To the inside. Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Out to Edwards. Inside. Here's Towns. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Conley the pass to Reed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 11 points.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
And so it's the mid. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Porter looking it over. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside for Murray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And Minnesota has possession. 7-point differential. Edwards drives in.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
On the wing, Gordon. Murray outside. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And Porter Jr. feels like he can drain just about any shot, including these corner 3 balls.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope, outside Porter. Murray down low. Edwards defending. He gets it in there. And that's 17 points for Jokic.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Towns, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 7 on the wing. Porter. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Reed the pass to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Porter. Right at the free throw line. Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Stolen by Reed. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big-time shot there.
Here's a good screen. This is a Reed. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Murray right side. To the paint. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Porter Jr., what a clutch shot. Stepping up when they needed him to.
Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Jokic sets the screen from Irving. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the minute. Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. The shot's good. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Thank you, everyone.
More
Teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. What really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the point. Here's Ball. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. No one near him. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball.
For a true center, Vuce is excellent in that catch and shoot.
Murray looking around. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Levine. Ball outside. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Levine. Shot from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, B.A. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
To the middle. Here's Jokic, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The free throw drops for Jokic. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs. A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range, too.
Jokic way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray against Ball. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Caruso. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got his second bucket on the night.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Gordon outside. Murray against Ball. Back to Gordon. From outside the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 6.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. He brings it.
Vucevic finds DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Vucevic. Pass to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Jokic throws it down.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
And Ball throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
So it's Denver now. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Gordon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Murray against Ball. The drive by Murray. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
On the wing, Caruso takes the 3, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Murray passes to Jokic. Porter with it, guarded now by Ball. Back to Porter, out to the right wing. Gordon down low, he's guarded by Caruso. Blocked! Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And the basket by Jokic.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
No problems knocking that one down. Caruso's got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Levine with a screen on Jackson. White for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And challenging the defense inside, Jackson with no fear.
Caruso, a screen on Jackson. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Porter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's Jackson's responsibility to find his open teammates, and a terrific dime there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Another shot. And it's Denver with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
White, the pass to Caruso. Drops in the three. Caruso's got 14 points. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic.
2 minutes
Greg
remaining
comes in for Caruso.
2 minutes.
Desumu, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 10.
This is the exact energy you'd like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Jackson on the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Back to DeRozan. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 8-point game. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
The offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Drummond.
Shooting for Chicago, Andre Drummond.
He does not get the second one. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
No coverage that time. Desunu's got his first points of the game.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
It's scooped up. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rebounded! And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Chicago, Andre Drummond.
He hits the second from the line. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. White against Murray. Pass to Watson. The three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Watson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's White. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Alex Caruso has been leading the charge for Chicago. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Alex Caruso has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Zach LaVine, Kobe White out there with Desumu. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Outside Holiday. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. That shot, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside White. Outside Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Levine. Here's Murray. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Watson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Out of bounds. Denver will have it. Some changes for Chicago. Caruso, he's checked in for Craig. DeMar DeRozan comes in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for White.
Lonzo Ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Holiday passes to Brown. Outside Holiday. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Holiday's gotten his first basket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Here's Chanchar. Puts the move on. Here's Watson. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. From deep. Nails it from 3. Watson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes.
And here's Caruso. Back to DeRozan. They set a pick. The take from DeRozan. Second chance shot with the clock winding down. Caruso finds Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 3rd assist of the night. And always a fan favorite, Richard. Zach Levine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the mount. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Murray for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team back.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Levine. Good on the second one.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
And he nails the 3rd.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And there's a pick. Out left to the wing. Pass to DeSumo. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Vucevic. Out to Craig. DeSumo, the pass to Craig.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Watson. Gordon comes in for Chanchar. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brown. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Holiday. And the Bulls also making a change. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And stolen by Jokic. Porter against Craig. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Ball off the drive.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. And it's Jackson in at the one. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Caruso finds Craig. And there's the screen. White for three. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. He takes it in. Oh, wow!
I didn't see that coming.
Goodness. Jamal Murray. That move was nasty.
Drummond passes to White. Back to Drummond. Jokic grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
White for three. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Buries it from three.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And here's Jokic outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Caruso outside. Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon down low. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray, driving to the basket. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Craig. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for DeSumel. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Ball against Murray. Ball passes to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Pass to LaVine. 11 feet out. That one a little long. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-3 run. Outside Porter. 4-3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Murray against Ball. Inside, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots.
Pass to LaVine for three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Outside LaVine. Back to Ball. Porter with the steal. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Outside quarter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Out to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Money.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Back to Ball. On the wing, Caruso. Up top, Levine. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Outside, Levine. Back to Caruso. The three. He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Joker coming through. Count it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going toward the throat now.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And moments like this demonstrate Ball's desire to accept more leadership. He feels confident at the line down the stretch.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one, and they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And this team feels comfortable with Murray at the line, especially when the game is up for grabs. That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Here's Levine for 3. That one doesn't drop. So it's Denver picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...